Social media on the dance floor. She's a social media on the dance floor.
Thank you.
She's a social media on the dance floor.
I started my career about 10 years ago when I was at university. I used to be a football player and I ended up getting injured. Sort of broke one of my toes, so I couldn't play football anymore on a weekend. So I started going out and I started going clubbing. I started going to clubs and listening to house music and seeing DJs such as Joey Negro, Ron Carroll, and just really started sort of getting into the scene a bit. And I realised that I really wanted to work in the scene. So I left university, I went to London, and when I did a work experience in a PR company, I learned everything I needed to learn in 3 months. I left that PR company and when I started my own company, working with clubs and events, helping to promote them. And just over the years it sort of built up. Then started doing artists and labels, and then we got offered the chance to do a festival, and it went really well. I also have a massive love for travelling, so I decided, right, I like that festival, I'm going to travel to the other side of the world and meet the promoters there and try and engage with them and tell them what we do. And then from there, it's just, I've been to, I think it's nearly 350 festivals around the world now. So I've been to a lot of festivals, but that's mainly due to my love of travelling. And we've kind of created a business off the back of it. So. Well, Jukebox PR has been, as I said, growing for 10 years now. We work with a lot of festivals. We work with a lot of artists, promoting them to do into the media, and it's just like a natural progression of us growing up as a company, finding new talent. I found 2 amazing partners to work with, and we sat down and we came up with the idea in this project to sort of help to create new artists and push them into the market. It seems like a natural progression, because I've been doing this since I was 25, so it's just a natural progression in the industry. I have a lot of contacts and can really help new talents to like break into the industry. So it just seems like a natural progression in the career. There's 3 partners involved. We have 2 very, very great producers. We have a team of media experts and promotion and marketing experts. We have a side that looks after all our publishing and syncs as well. That's sort of the services that we're going to be offering. We're going to be offering like artists an idea of how to make their music better, to how to promote themselves. We'll come up with strategies for them, not just for 1 year, but for 5 years. We want to work with artists for not just one single or one album. We want to sort of develop their careers over like 5 to 6 years. Part of that as well is we'll help them to get into booking agencies to get booked around the world. We'll give them advice and just to sort of help them grow up in the industry, really. I mean, China and the whole of Asia at the minute is probably one of the most exciting and fastest growing in the world. I think there was 150 festivals in China in the last 12 months, mainly focusing on sort of EDM is massive over there at the minute. But a lot of people's entry into dance music was I don't know. Mine was first David Guetta, and then I'd find Swedish House Mafia, and then I'd find Jamie Jones, and then I'd find Dixon. So lots of the Chinese crowd are getting into the big EDM pop, but then they're sort of coming down a couple of levels and discovering new people, new artists. Sorry. Asia is really, really exciting. We've opened an office in Bangkok. We've opened an office in Shanghai as well, helping brands to like international brands to connect into the Chinese market as well through doing music projects, music nights, coming up with interesting activations that people can do as well. yeah, it's just a really exciting market. Yeah, so yeah, it's exciting to see that sort of happening. I don't know. It's quite hard to sort of to see where electronic music's going. It's growing. It seems to have exploded now over the last couple of years. Obviously EDM exploded massively, but now I can see there's a real, I don't know, more of the underground is coming back and becoming popular. You can just see in Ibiza, for example, how many techno nights there are. When it used to be mainly all EDM nights, there's like loads and loads of techno nights. The scene has been growing massively, and it's global. Like we just spoke about China, it's growing there, and then obviously the Chinese market, they'll travel to different festivals around the world. I think there probably is too many festivals, but what I really like is the new smaller festivals. So your boutique smaller festivals in really cool destinations like Vietnam. There's a new festival called Episode, which is between like 10 to 15,000 people, so not massive. It's on a beach, you have the sunset there. There's a festival in St. Martin in the Caribbean that I'm involved in called SXM. That's like 4,000 or 5,000 people, really intimate, really great. So you really get to know people working at a festival. So I think there's a big market for these smaller independent festivals. You have to really create a concept and create a like a USP, unique selling point for why people want to come to a festival. So yeah, it's kind of exploding at the minute, which is exciting for me because I work with a lot of festivals. So. Yeah, I think it's brilliant. I think fans really get an insight into a DJ's life, into what's going. There's sort of this FOMO. So when people are not at an event, you're at home and you want to know what's going on even with your friends. When your friends are in Ibiza or they're at a festival, you can see what they're doing. But when a DJ's doing it, he has like the best focal point of the party. So a lot of people, so he can go live and people can listen to his sets all around the world. There's obviously amazing streaming services such as Be At TV who help people like see what's going on at an event. I also think it's a really great tool for DJs now, so they can see what tunes are being played, what artists are playing their tunes, and they can actually watch that and see what the crowd are doing and reacting to their music as well. So yeah, I think it's good. I think social media has definitely changed the whole sort of game in the DJ world. So yeah, it makes it more interesting, and there's actually some personalities have been developed within the industry that sort of help them to grow their careers as well. So. We're looking to sort of launch it over the next sort of 2 months. We're just finalising all the details. There's been behind the scenes work for the last 2 years, so we want to make sure everything's right. We're working with the right artists. We have everything set up. As I said, we have an amazing team of people who bring all their own sort of secret talents, special talents, right from producing music to promotion to contact around the world. So it's exciting. And should hopefully be launching within the next month, sort of 2 months.
Jesus, your maniac on the dance floor.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. You can tell from the people who work here have a real passion for house music, have a real passion for DJ culture. Yeah, your studios are amazing. I really like it. I really like your branding. I really like the energy of it. Yeah, I mean, I've read some of the content that you do. You support a lot of the stuff that I do with festivals and DJs. So yeah, I see a really, really bright future for you guys. So yeah, congrats.
Jesus, your maniac on the dance floor.